Good afternoon. My name is Jasmine. Welcome to the speaking test. So, can you please tell me your full name?
Good afternoon. My full name is Quốc, but you may call me Alex.
Great. So, in this first part, I'm going to ask some questions about yourself. Let's talk about stories. Have you ever written any story before?
Well, I do write novels as a part-time hobby, so I am very well versed in writing stories.
Do you prefer listening to stories or reading them?
I'm fine with both, actually. Reading can make me imagine more vivid stories, while listening to stories can help me focus more on the plot lines and continuity.
What stories did you like when you were young?
When I was young, I watched and read a lot of stories, particularly horror stories and adventure stories. My favorite were knightly tales and deep, gory descriptions of, let's say, environment and body horror.
Yes. Now let's talk about spend time. Do you like to spend time by yourself or with your friends, and why?
Growing up, I've always been an introvert, so I'd rather spend more time with myself than with other people. However, recently, ever since I got into high school, I've found out that spending times with my friends is often more enjoyable than being in my solitary confinement.
Do you want to spend more time by yourself?
In actuality, I'm in the middle. I'm fine with spending time with myself, and I'm fine with spending time with other people. I'm flexible in being an introvert and an extrovert.
When was the last time you spent time by yourself?
Very recently, actually, uh, since Wednesday. Since all my friends were busy with their study schedule and test final terms, so I've mostly been playing games and reading stories by myself for the whole day.
Yes. Have you ever tried any exciting activities?
The most exciting activity I've last tried was roller skating. It ended up with me having a deep gash on my knee, so I've given up since.
Okay, thank you. So now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say and you can make some notes if you wish. Here is your paper and pencil and here is your topic. Now you have 1 minute to prepare and make notes. All right. You can start speaking now.
Uh, from September 2022, I've been browsing the internet alone when I heard about a particular personnel in the racing sphere named Haru Urara. This person, or this girl, has been a racer since 2004, and her career has been predominantly dominated by losses. She had participated in over 113 races and retired in 2017 with 0 wins and 113 losses. The reason why I admire her so much is because she is the shining star of losers everywhere. Her story inspires perseverance, determination, and grit to move on and stand up back up every time life knocks you down. Her story as a loser was supported by everyone around her. She wasn't ridiculed or mocked by her repeated failures. Instead, she was admired and worshipped almost by a cult-like following fan base. Her story helped me get through tough times in my student years, especially before my university test. I had been scoring below average for a long time, but remembering how Haru Urara never gives up, I grit my teeth and kept on grinding, which helped me get into a above average school, which I am proud of.
That's all?
I think that's all.
Okay, thank you. So can I have the paper and pencil back? Now I'd like to ask you some questions related to the topic that you have just spoken about. Why do people like to support sports teams?
Well, I think it's because they feel like they are part of the journey, especially if you have been following the team since their debut. I've also been following an esports team. It is Lost Tones. I've been watching the person who founded the team for a long time, so it is heartwarming to see they succeed in their brackets and tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Do you think team sports are better than individual sports?
It depends on the sport itself. Teams they encourage work between the people inside and build a romance or bond between the members. It is an entirely different experience when you are watching an individual. Individually, it is easier to follow, but with teams, it is more commercial and more marketable.
Yeah. How can playing sports benefit young people?
Well, first of all, playing sports will help you keep in shape and be fit. I've seen recently that the young generation nowadays don't participate in sports that much, as the rise of video games have taken over that role. So I think that sports nowadays is integral to a person's longevity and well-being.
What type of sport competition that people in your country like to watch?
My parents and the better part of my family really likes watching soccer. However, I don't see the charm in it. I see that it's a rather boring, so I don't participate that much. And vice versa, my family doesn't find much interest in the sport that I do. So we have not been keeping in touch with the sports sphere that much.
Okay. Why people like to watch big sport competition?
Well, it's partially because of the sheer scale of the event, and mostly because they want to support their domestic or international teams. We've seen it with soccer tournaments like the World Cup. A lot of people came in person to view many teams, such as Barcelona or MU. I don't know that much. So it is also about the experience of sitting in the stadium and cheering along with the crowd. So the bigger the sports event, the better it is. Like the more the merrier, kind of thing.
Yes, thank you. That's the end of the speaking test. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bây giờ mình sẽ có một chút feedback cho bạn nhé. Thứ nhất là về tiêu chí fluency thì mình thấy là bạn nói khá là trôi chảy và sử dụng từ nối khá là linh hoạt. Nhưng mình nghĩ là để tăng thêm điểm fluency nữa thì có lẽ là mình sẽ luyện nói sao cho có nhiều từ nối hơn nữa, linh hoạt hơn nữa và đa dạng hơn nữa. Mình có lặp lại khá là nhiều những cái từ nối như là and, but hoặc là so. Nhưng mình nghĩ là phần fluency này cũng xứng đáng khoảng 8. Ok, tiếp theo đấy là tiêu chí về từ vựng, vocabulary. Thì mình thấy là thi thoảng thì mình có dùng được một số những idiom cũng uncommon words cũng có. Nhưng mình nghĩ là có lẽ là vẫn còn hơi đơn giản để đến bên điểm 8. Nên là phần vocabulary hôm nay mình sẽ nghĩ là được 7.0. Yes. Tiếp theo đấy là về phần grammar. Thì mình cũng thấy là một thi thoảng có những câu mình có sử dụng các cái cấu trúc câu đặc biệt này, như là câu trẻ này, hay là cũng có câu phức. Nhưng mà cái số lượng câu đơn cũng còn khá là nhiều. Có lẽ là mình có thể thêm một số loại câu như là câu bị động này, câu điều kiện này, hoặc là mệnh đề quan hệ nhiều hơn. Thì mình nghĩ là grammar hôm nay của mình sẽ được khoảng 7.0. Và cuối cùng là pronunciation. Thì tất cả những từ mình phát âm đều đúng cả. Có lẽ là nếu để tăng điểm pronunciation thì mình nghĩ là cái ngữ điệu một số chỗ nên được tốt hơn, nhấn nhá hơn để cho câu nói của mình tự nhiên hơn. Nên mình nghĩ là nhìn chung overall điểm speaking hôm nay của mình sẽ là 7.0.
Cảm ơn.
Yeah, thank you.